Hi there, welcome to B Movie Beauty. Today we're completing our line of summer cocktail soaps with a sweet and fruity tropical lychee soap. Now as I'm pouring my lye water into my oils, you might notice that it's white. I switched to water-soluble titanium dioxide and I'm never going back. You can't make me. It dissolves so much easier, and bonus, it doesn't streak when I cut my soaps. Now, since I'm making a completely white soap for this batch, I just went ahead and dispersed it into my lye water. It is finally starting to warm up here in Wisconsin, so luckily I haven't been having as many problems with false trays, but I'm still a little paranoid about it. I'm only using one color in the soap, which is white, but I am doing a layered soap with a Mica Line, and since I haven't used this fragrance before, I'm splitting the batch up so that I can add the fragrance oil to each half separately, just in case it decides to rice or accelerate on me. So far so good. No ricing, no acceleration. But now, because my batter is still really fluid, I'm going to stick blend it to bring it up to a medium trace because I want it to support my Mica Line. I'm using Crafter's Choice New Tone Magenta Powder from my Mica Line. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. This is actually the first time I've done a Mica Line, and it was pretty much a total disaster. I tried blowing on it like you see in the videos to disperse it across the surface. The mica didn't move, but my soap did. So I added more mica to try and fill the entire surface of my soap, and I wasn't sure if I was adding too much or not, so I was pretty confident that my soap was just going to split apart when I cut it the next day. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But I did end up using the entire sample bag of mica. The base looks pretty set at this point after a good spritz of alcohol, but I am still going to pour the second layer over the back of my spatula to break the fall and try and keep my Mica Line intact. Now, I was trying to do a mica swirl on the top of this soap, but I didn't have enough mica left over from the sample bag after the whole Mica Line fiasco. I tried dispersing what was left into some sweet almond oil, but it wasn't concentrated enough and the top turned into a hot mess. So we're piping. I also tried adding some mica to the sides of my piping bag, but again, it did not work. It's too late for regrets at this point though, so onward. I am using an extra large piping tip from a set I purchased on Amazon. The link to purchase this for yourself, if you'd like, is in the description box below. Mad Micas to the rescue! I'm using my favorite, which is Love Bites, dispersed in some sweet almond oil, and I'm drizzling it across the top to try and save this mess. Lots and lots of mica to cover my shame. It is 24-ish hours later, and I need to stop waiting so long to cut my soap. As you can see, the soap made me work for it, and from now on I'm going to be cutting around 18 hours after I pour it. As you can see, the soap did not split at the Mica Line when I cut it. Saints be praised. And despite my best efforts, it actually looks pretty darn good. Now, if you want to try making this soap on your own, the links to everything I used are in the description box below. If you're not into making your own soap and just like watching the videos, these soaps will be available the first week in June at Nailed It in downtown Racine and are available now for pre-order on our web store at bmoviebeauty.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook to stay up to date with new products and releases, and if you liked watching this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can see more of them in the future. Thanks for watching B Movie Beauty, where my mica lines are so bad they're scary.